Hello, I am Kenneth Sadler, the Cathedral Parish Contact for SCIAF, Scottish Catholic International Aid Fund, and I am here to thank you for your ongoing support and to speak about our Lent appeal. We are profoundly grateful for your generosity and prayers over the past year. Despite the pandemic, you have continued to show the love and compassion without which we could not have helped our sisters and brothers in need. I am also delighted to let you know that last year's Wee Box appeal is supporting women and girls who suffered appalling violence in the Democratic Republic of Congo to recover and rebuild their lives. This Lent, we are bringing you stories of how a generation of children with disabilities are locked out of education and trapped in a cycle of poverty in South Sudan. There, the coronavirus pandemic is deepening existing levels of poverty, and the country remains in crisis due to years of conflict. We believe that every child, no matter where they are, deserves to live a full life, and we can help them do so. When the soldiers came to Angelina's village in South Sudan, she picked up her disabled daughter Veda and lifted her onto her back. Angelina then gathered her other children together and ran. She was determined that all her children would survive, even if that meant carrying her disabled daughter through a war zone. Veda was just 14 years old when she experienced a numb feeling in her legs. She remembers, "It began with a headache. My limbs started to go numb. There was no proper medication. I was paralyzed. I couldn't walk. I could only sit in one spot until someone moved me." There were no services for children with disabilities in the village. After years of war, South Sudan has little infrastructure to provide emergency medical treatment for children with disabilities, or provide the long-term support needed for them to live a healthy, happy life. However, with your help, children like Veda can get the assistance they need. Your support this Lent will help to adapt 6 schools so that pupils with disabilities can access mainstream education, as well as training, practical equipment and healthcare. Your support can help tackle the stigma children with disabilities endure, and which prevents them from living a fulfilled life. Today there is hope. Thanks to SCIAF supporters like you, Veda can now walk on crutches and uses a tricycle to get to school. She says, "Life is better now. Before, it was really difficult." All donations to the Wee Box appeal received before the 11th of May will be doubled by the UK government as part of UK Aid Match, making twice the difference to the lives of children like Veda. Please support the Wee Box appeal during this holy season. And next Sunday's virtual special collection and online at www.sciaf.org.uk. Every Lent is a privileged time for prayer, fasting and almsgiving. Please remember the people of South Sudan in your prayers this holy season. And by reaching out with love and compassion, may your generosity help children with disabilities in that nation live fuller, happier lives. Please access SCIAF's website for more about South Sudan and the Wee Box appeal. Thank you and God bless.